What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have another amazing video. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and if you guys also did find this secret channel, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And let's begin with the first one, and that is gonna be about me delivering gas to the brand new truck stop in APM. So let's begin. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today we have a big job. I forgot to wear my uniform, but pretty much we're gonna go and pick up a gas tanker and deliver it to the brand new truck stop in APM. They just added it today, so if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe because it means so much to me. And let's begin. So we're gonna hop into our work truck, and our first stop is going to be a gas station, which is gonna be right down here. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's kind of like a little gas icon right there, and we're gonna make our way towards that spot because actually we have to head over to the truck stop so we can pick up a semi, and then head over to the gas station so we can pick up this gas tanker. All right, so we have about 3 hours to accomplish this job, or they will probably never hire me ever again. And oh my goodness, am I off already? What am I doing right now? It is currently seems to be 10 a.m, which means it is still morning, but that doesn't mean we should take our time. I'm gonna step on the gas and we're gonna make our way towards the brand new truck stop. It's so crazy that I predicted this in my last video, or at least one of my prediction videos. But anyways, we are here right here at the truck stop, so let's pull in and let's look for this semi. I don't know which semi I'm gonna be taking today, so let's look around. And wait a minute, is it this one? I don't know if it's this one. Hold on, let me check this out. And I don't think it's going to be this semi. All right, because this trailer is used to pick up cars and vehicles, which means this is not gonna be it. So let me hop into oh, by the way, you guys, I upgraded my GMC Denali Ultimate and I added some wider tires. Look at that, dude. The tires look so much beefier. I think they look pretty sick. This thing is so expensive because we also added the automatic running boards, but then again, I am also really rich, you guys. But anyways, we have another truck right here. I don't think this is going to be the correct semi because it has one of these long trailers connected, which we're not going to be using as well. Let me just open up the doors, and ooh, there is actually nothing in here. It is empty. But let me close this up before we do head out. And I'm kind of getting confused because I do not see the semi anywhere. I don't know where it's gonna be. And oh, is that the semi right there? Are you serious right now? Alrighty, it looks like this is the semi right here. We're gonna be taking it to the gas station and picking up the gas tanker. Let me just park my truck right here because we're not gonna be able to take both vehicles, so I'm gonna place it in park and turn off the engine. But before we do leave, let's go grab a burger. So I came earlier today and I ended up grabbing the pickle burger, which was really good. I recommend it, but I haven't tried this Krabby Patty looking burger, which I really want to try. By the way, this thing looks really disgusting, you guys. It hurts my stomach just by looking at this thing. What is this, the zombie burger? What the hell? All right, so let's open up. Oh my goodness, that opened up really fast. Yo, these doors open up so fast. Look at this. Whoa. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have a good sir right here. Yo, let me get that burger right there.
Oh yeah.
All right, so he's gonna give us this burger. Oh my goodness, is this fast food? This was really fast, you guys. I'm not sure if I should eat inside or if I should eat outside. You know what, let's quickly eat right here. Let me grab this table right here. Let me quickly eat on my burger.
This is so good, you guys. Wow, this burger is delicious.
I don't know what they put in these burgers, but it is delicious. Let me quickly finish my fries. I should have ate my fries first. I typically eat my fries first and then my hamburger. Let me know how you guys eat your stuff. So let me quickly finish my fries and finish off my Coca-Cola. I don't know what this thing is. Hopefully it's Coca-Cola. I feel like it's some chocolate milk, which if it is a chocolate milk, yeah, rest in peace to the restroom. Anyways, let's get out of here. We are done with having a little nice meal. Oh, I forgot to close the door. Hold on, there we go. And we are ready to make our way towards the semi. Let me just make sure that there is no semis coming. All right, we can cross the road, and first thing we're gonna be doing is turning on the beacon. So let me turn the beacons on. The engine is on, and we can now make our way to the gas station, which I showed you guys earlier today. Let me actually see how we are doing on time because oh my goodness, it's already 1 p.m. Yo, did I seriously take that long eating my hamburger and fries? There's no way. Anyways, it kind of reminded me of Chick-fil-A.
I want some Chick-fil-A. I want some Chick-fil-A.
Alrighty, everyone, we are here at the gas station. I'm not sure if you guys can see it right there in the distance. Now, there should be a gas tanker somewhere around here. I don't see the gas tanker. It might be on the other side. And look, yep, there it is. The gas tanker is on this side. It should be completely full. If not, then we might have to fill it up. I'm going to quickly connect it and and then we're gonna give it a nice check just to make sure it is ready to be used and filled up. So let me hop out and let me just make sure everything is filled up. And all right, let me just press this button, turn that off. All right, I think we are now ready to make our way towards truck stop. I wonder if there's anywhere I can fill up this gas station, which it doesn't appear to, which is fine. We can just make our way over there. Let me just hop in. There we go. And let me turn on this bad boy and let's get out of here. I think I need to make a super tight turn right here. So let me carefully do this without messing up, and boom, shakalaka. That was actually pretty good. I feel like I'm getting better at driving these huge semis, but then I proceed to crash. The road seems to be clear, so let's make a left turn, and I'm going to try to make this a nice turn like so. And we are now on our way to the brand new truck stop. I haven't checked out the convenience store because apparently there's also a convenience store up connected towards the restaurant, so I'm probably going to check that out as well. But first, we got to fill up this truck stop because they are running really low on fuel. So let me make a left turn. There we go. And here we are. This is going to be the spot where we're going to be filling up with fuel. So I'm going to park this thing, but before I do that, I need to make sure I am straight and as close as possible so we can unload the hoses and get it connected towards the fuel port. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Hold on, give me a second, you guys. I am such a noob, and I think that should be good right there. So I'm gonna throw this thing in park, turn off the engine because I'm also really low on gas and I don't want to be doing that. So I'm gonna remove all of the covers of these. There we go, and then we're gonna grab the hoses. Where's the hoses? I think the hoses should be right back here. Oh, here they are. I'm gonna grab this hose, we're gonna connect it to this one, and then we're gonna grab another hose which is gonna be on this. Wait a minute, I think I did it the wrong way because all of them are right here. All right, so I think I need to flip this around. Let me hop in, turn this bad boy on, and let me quickly turn around. I don't know how I should turn around. Oh, you know what, I could just back up and then go forward. All right, that's actually a really smart idea. So let me do this. I'm gonna have to step on the reverse pedal all the way down, and I think we are now gonna be able to connect the hoses with the fuel port. So let me hop out and let me start connecting all of the fuel ports. There we go, one, and then third one, and then the last one is gonna go right here with the black one. And now in order to turn this on, we gotta press the magic red button right here. Boop, and now it should start filling up. So all of these gas stations could, or I guess fuel pumps, can start filling up and have gas. Alrighty everyone, it's been a couple minutes and I believe it is currently finished filling up. And what does this say? It says plain fuel super UNL. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what the heck it's talking about, but I'm gonna remove all of the hoses, 1, 2, 3, 4, and get them connected back to right here. And I'm gonna press the red button once again, just like so, and I think we can now return this tanker back where we got it from. But before we do head out, I want to go inside the plain field because we haven't checked this area out. I believe there's brand new and rare energy drinks that we could pick up. So let's go inside, open up the doors, and that was actually kind of dramatic. Hold on, let me do that again. Open sesame. Yeah, that's really dramatic. Anyways, let me close the doors because we don't want to leave them open. And let's go. Oh my goodness, they have slushies? No way, I want a slushie. Can I grab a cup? All right, let me grab the medium cup, and I'm gonna grab they don't have Coca-Cola. All right, you know what, that's fine. I'll grab the blueberry slushie. There we go. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab a drink. I don't know which one. Oh, I kind of want a Bloxy Cola. Yes, I want a Bloxy Cola. Let's quickly check out. What the heck, why is this open? Hello, what is this? Can I go inside? Oh my goodness, there's showers. Oh, that's why it's called a truck stop. Oh, anyways, let me quickly check out my Bloxy Cola and let's get out of here. Yo, oh, what the heck happened to my head? No way. Oh, I'm back to normal. Sorry, I'm a little bit over dramatic, you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna hop into the semi. We're gonna turn this thing on and we're gonna start making our way back towards the gas station so we can finish this job and deliver this gas tanker because they gotta refuel it for Friday because every gas station needs to be filled up on Fridays. So let's make our way over there. Oh my goodness, you guys won't believe what just happened. I ended up missing the road and now I have to go the long way. Oh, I am so clumsy, you guys. I always do something clumsy in every video, but that's fine because I always fix them. So we should have the gas station right down here. Dude, I can't believe I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of distracted. I was looking at the nature because it is a really beautiful day in APM. But as you guys can see, we have now returned at the gas station. We're gonna pull in and we're gonna drop off this gas tanker. So I'm gonna turn around ground, and I'm gonna back this thing up. So let me carefully do this without falling off into the river, because if that happens, then I am cooked, you guys. I am cooked, chat. Alrighty, we have parked successfully, which means we can now disconnect this. Let me quickly disconnect it from the rear, and we can now start making our way back to the truck stop so we can deliver this semi where we got it from, because this semi is not mine. They just called me so I can help them do this fuel delivery, because I'm really good at these jobs and I'm a good employee. But anyways, let's make our way back to the truck stop. Alrighty, here we are at the truck stop. I'm thinking about parking this thing somewhere around here. I think back here is a really good spot because there is no cars, and I think the parkings are much bigger. I'm gonna turn off the beacons and we're gonna hop into our beautiful, oh, hold on, I think I left the hazard lights on. Hazard lights are completely off, and we can now hop into our beautiful GMC Ultimate Denali. I think I am in love. Look at this. It is so beefy. It's more beefy than the hamburger that I ate. Anyways, let me hop in. Let me turn on this bad boy and let's get out of here, because we're gonna make our way back home since we are done with this job. Alrighty, everyone, home sweet home. We have arrived back to our house, our 2-story house, because I am so rich and amazing and the best YouTuber ever. So let me get this thing turned around. We're gonna park right in front of our driveway, so let me carefully do this. I'm gonna try not to hit my garage, and I think that is gonna be pretty good of a parking job. And my TRX is currently not here because it is currently at the shop. It's getting a huge customization suspension. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, because they mean so much to me. And let me know, is this a W or an L update? But until then, I'm gonna catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be closing one of the main roads in APM and seeing if people are going to follow the rules or not. We're also going to be using the brand new cones that they added in APM. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and let's begin with the video. Alrighty, everyone, we are in a brand new server, which is a really good thing because we can go and set up the construction site right up this road right here. So let me quickly spawn in my car, and there you go. Here is my construction car. We're gonna grab another one, but once we arrive at the street, because we can only drive one truck at a time. But let's quickly go into the, what's the name of this? Plain tool store. All right, nice. And oh my goodness, so let's go inside of here and let's see, where are the cones? Oh, there they are. So we're gonna grab the cones. There we go. And then we're gonna grab these bigger kind of like barriers that are kind of like the cones as well. But let's go inside, and oh my goodness, is that Among Us? No way, Among Us isn't the game. I did not know that. But let me hop in my truck and let's get out of here, because we gotta go set up the construction site so we can see if APM players will follow the rules. So let's set up our first vehicle right on the side of the road, like right around here. And before I place my second one, I want to place the construction equipment right, where is it? And there you go. Here is the construction equipment. Let me just adjust this and make sure it's kind of straightened up, and let me back this up a little bit. And oh, I almost hit the truck. That's not good. That is not good at all. All right, so let's park it, and boom, I think that is gonna be the first. Oh my goodness, is he gonna go around? Let's go. It looks like the first APM player is gonna follow the rules. All right, let's finish setting up right here. We're gonna put our second vehicle right next to our first one right here, and then we're gonna turn on the lights. And then once we are done setting up, we're gonna put the cones. Dude, I'm so excited to put the brand new cones into this game. So let me just quickly adjust myself like that. Let's turn on the blinkers, beacons, and the arrow board towards the left. And now let me just turn this one on as well. And oh, hold on, I was about to fall. That is not good. You guys know the drill. Beacon, arrow board, and the emergency lights. And there we go. We have the first. Oh, hold on, I think we got someone coming. Do we have someone coming? Are they gonna follow the rules? Let's take a look, and let's go. It looks like they are going to follow the rules. Let me just hide. I don't want them to recognize me, you guys. I think he's gonna go around. All right, let me set up the cones. Let's do like this. Oh, he's coming back. I'm scared. Okay, I think he left. All right, let's set up the cones. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think we can place one more between these two cones right here, like that. It's kind of messy, but we have to be quick. All right, we have the cones down. We now gotta place the bigger ones that are gonna go right here. So let's start placing them. Is this my last cone? Oh no, I have more cones. All right, so let me place another cone right around here. Where should I place this on? Let me place this one right here. Oh my goodness, I thought someone else was coming. All right, I think that is gonna be it. I don't think I need anything else. So I think I'm gonna go in free cam and see if people are gonna follow the rules or not. But it looks like we have a truck coming, or kind of like this SUV, and oh my goodness, he almost hit the trucks again. Oh my, this guy is insane. But there he goes. It looks like that guy seems to follow the rules, which is a really good thing. And I forgot to turn on the emergency lights for this this construction vehicle right here. So I think I'm gonna get out of free camp and quickly jump in. I'm gonna try not to hit our truck, so let me quickly jump in. Oh, hold on, do not hit the trucks. And boom, I think the emergency lights for that thing should be on. So I'm gonna go back into free camp, and I guess all we have to do right now is wait and see if anyone else is going to come and go through this main street. And I'm going to cut back until someone starts to come. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like we might be having someone come towards the main road. And oh, wait, hold on, they might actually pull up to the plain tool store. Hey, no, it looks like they might be coming up. Come on, come up. Oh no, oh man, it looks like they're not gonna come. What are they doing? This lady is insane. Oh, who is this cool guy? Alrighty, everyone, it looks like someone is coming. And are they going to follow the rules? I don't know what he is doing. He seems like they are off-roading. What the heck? But it also does look like there seems to be some construction, more construction coming. I don't know if they're gonna come towards this way, but let's hope that they come and follow the rules. All right, it looks like they're coming this way. And are they going to follow the rules? Oh, it's the cool guy. Let's see. So far, so good. And it looks like this is going to be a successful once again. Look at that. What? Wait, is that someone out in the back? Oh, it's the engine. I thought someone was sitting in the back. And look at that. They've got police coming. I don't even know if they followed the rules. But anyways, I don't know if anyone else is going to come. If not, then I might have to go to a different city because I've been here for half an hour and it's been a while since people have came on this road. Besides those people that just went by. But I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes, and if I see no one coming, oh wait, hold on, is he gonna come over here? Then I'm just going to switch cities. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like it's been over 5 minutes and no one has came yet, so I think it's time to switch cities so we can continue testing and seeing if APM players can follow the rules. So in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like we are in a brand new server with a lot of people, so I'm gonna go and quickly set up everything. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like we are pretty much setting up the construction site right here. Let me just place this truck right here next to this one right here, and I think it's time to go in free camp and see if players are going to follow the rules. So this is a brand new city that we just joined, as you guys saw from when I was in the trailer store, but all we have to do right now is wait and see. Alrighty, everyone, I think we might have someone coming towards down the main road. Let's see if they turn, and okay, looks like they're going to come towards this road. And are they going to follow the rules or crash into my equipment? Let's see. And okay, looks like he's gonna go towards the left. And wait, is that a monkey driving?
What the hell? Why is there a monkey driving?
So he managed to pass the test and follow the rules, so that is another W for you guys. Let's see if anyone else is coming right now. And okay, so it looks like there's a good amount of trucks getting ready to come towards this way. So let's, oh wait, oh man, they're going straight to the police station, I think, but that's fine, we'll just wait.
This is so boring.
Oh my goodness, did anyone see that truck just fly across that road? Oh my goodness, that was insane. What the heck? Oh my goodness, is it going to rain right now? Oh no, this is gonna be so bad because it's going to make it so much more difficult for the players to see this. Actually, I don't think so, because there is a ton of light, so I think this should be fine even if it starts pouring really bad, which is going to be like any minute. Oh my goodness, it's snowing. It's worse. Alrighty, it looks like we have a pickup truck coming, and are they gonna go around? It looks like they're going to follow the rules and go around the construction equipment. That is going to be a W. And oh, are they coming back? I think they're coming back. I don't know what that was about, but hey, at least they managed to follow the rules. I think I'm gonna end up switching cities because I don't think anyone else is going to come. It's been a few minutes and no one seems to come, and I don't even know if there's people here in the trailer store. Let's do a quick check, and there seems to be one person, and yeah, there really isn't that many people. Oh, wait a minute, someone is coming. Oh my goodness, are they gonna crash? Oh no, they didn't crash. Nice. Who's this cowboy? Looks like this cowboy is gonna follow the rules, and I don't know what he is gonna end up doing. I don't know if he's looking for me, but it looks like he's blocking the road for some reason. Oh, and it looks like it is a fan. It is a fan. Oh my goodness, he just hit me. What is up, Logan? Shout out to Logan. He just recognized me in a APM server, so get a screeny before I do switch cities. But let me make sure no one else is coming because I don't want to miss this. All right, it's time to switch cities in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like we are back in a brand new city, as you guys can see, and it is not snowing. So let me quickly finish this up and put up the cones before anyone comes and sees. So let's put on the cones right here, the next one there, third, fourth, and we'll put another one right here. Should we put some cones in the between? Yeah, let me put some cones between here. Boom. And let me put the big cones. So I don't know what these ones are called. They're kind of like barriers. So let's place a couple of them down here, just like so. It's looking really nice. I'm gonna try to make sure these are straight. Hold on, I think I need to place one in the middle. That looks good. All right, so I think we need to put one right here, and then we'll put another one right here, and then we'll put the remaining cones. Oh well, it's just one, so I guess let me just place it right in the middle. So we've got everything set up. We've got the cones, the trucks, you guys know the drill, and now it's time to go into free cam mode and wait and see if anyone is gonna come and follow the rules. But I don't want anyone to see me, so I'm gonna go over here in the bushes and I am going to hide. This guy just backed up because I think he's gonna come over here, and let's go. We have someone coming towards the main road, and are they going to follow the rules? I think they're gonna follow the rules. Let's go. Come on, keep going. They're almost there. So it looks like this guy is going to successfully follow the rules, and I think he might hop out of his truck because actually, where am I? Am I somewhere? Did I hide in the trees or did I forget? I'll check right after this guy leaves. It looks like he might go all the way straight. I don't know if he's gonna park, and I think, oh no, he's backing up. He is backing up. Hopefully I did not get recognized once again. Oh no, I think he sees me. I think he sees me. I'm gonna hide in the tree. I don't think he can see me hiding right behind the tree. And is he gonna hop out? Oh my goodness, I think he recognizes me. I think he recognizes me. I'm scared. I think he recognizes me. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think he can see me. But I have been here for over half an hour and no one seems to come. It's been quite the slow day, but I think we're gonna start picking up our mess because I don't think anyone is coming anymore. And look at the sun. The sun is starting to go down. Oh my goodness. Let's quickly pick all of this up because every time you do this, you guys gotta pick up your mess. So let's pick up all of these cones right here. Let's remove all of the vehicles with this one magic trick that I'm going to do with this simple jump. So in 3, 2, and there you go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Completely clean as if it was never there. But let me grab my vehicle. This is my favorite vehicle right here, the T-Rex. It is such a beautiful truck. But let me quickly change the drivetrain. Oh, that was the wrong one. Hold on, let me change this again, and let's make our way back home before the sun sets and goes all the way down. But look at all of this snow. Oh my goodness, there is so much snow that ended up falling this morning. I'm not sure if you guys remember. So let's pull it into our driveway, and home sweet home. Oh my goodness, I missed my home. Oh my god, why is my garage all the way open? Let me close my garage first. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today you guys can see that I am going to be the sheriff in town because we're gonna be saving a huge crash that happened earlier this morning by the river. So I think what happened was a huge semi ended up crashing, and he was carrying a huge trailer filled with logs. So if you guys are excited for this rescue, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So as you guys can see, we are a police right now. We're gonna be grabbing one of these patrol cars that looks super nice. I think these are brand new. We just got these delivered a couple of days ago, so we're gonna be testing these things out. So let me hop in. I'm gonna turn on my car, and let's turn on our light bar just like so, and let's make our way to the location. We're gonna go and see how bad this accident is and what kind of stuff we're gonna be using to save this accident. So let's make our way down there. It's going to be located right around here, and oh my goodness, I think I just crashed. Oh my goodness, what happened? All right, let's get back to what I was doing, but pretty much do not drive distracted because I just ended up crashing. I think I ended up flipping this thing. I don't know, but we are now on our way to the bridge right here. As you guys can see, we are, wait a minute. Oh, this thing is on manual mode. Hold on, let me fix this. Oh my goodness, I was driving in neutral. I was like, why am I not driving fast? But here we are at the accident, but I do not see anything. Let's quickly pull over. Let me turn on my emergency light like so, and let's check. Let's see if there's any cars around here or semis, but I do not see anything. I think they must have given me the wrong look. Oh my goodness, it is literally right here. Okay, you know what? Let me turn right here, back up, and then we're gonna pull over right here. Oh my goodness, this is super bad. This is super bad. We're gonna leave our patrol car right here. Hopefully no one hits it. I don't see anyone on the highway, but anyways, this is the semi. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is not good. This thing is completely stuck. As you guys can see, it cannot move. I think we're gonna need some kind of rope, and we're gonna need to bring a huge trailer so we can pull this thing and tow it and take it to the mechanic shop. We don't have too much time, so let's hurry up. I'm gonna get in the patrol car like so, and I'm gonna turn on the engine. Let's start making our way to the tool store, and then we're gonna go and pick up a semi with a huge trailer. It's kind of like a flatbed, so we can throw that thing on top over there. But as you guys can see, I'm going super fast, over 140 miles per hour, because this is a huge accident. So let me turn right here, and we're gonna go into the RP tool store. So let me carefully park this thing. Boop, there we go. And let me open up the doors just like so. And I think we're also gonna need some ramps. So let me grab these ramps. Are these the right ones? Yeah, these are the right ones. Oh my goodness, they're so heavy. And then we're gonna need like a rope. Yes, we're gonna need like a toe strap or something. All right, let me grab this one. All right, we have our toe strap and we have our heavy ramps. So let me carefully go through out of here. This is so heavy. Oh my goodness, how does anyone manage to carry this? All right, so let me quickly throw this in my trunk. 1 and 2. All right, and then let me close the doors before I leave, because I'm a responsible civilian and policeman. So I'm gonna turn this thing on, and let's start making our way to the gas station, because they're gonna have the semi with a flatbed, so we can pick this thing up. So let's start making our way over there. I am going super fast, but I'm gonna quickly show you guys on the map that it's going to be located right here, so it is not going to be too far away. Not that I think about it, this thing is very close to the accidents. Oh my goodness, is that a coincidence or just luck? Anyways, we're gonna park the patrol car right here, or you know what, let's just park it in the back. Yeah, I think that is going to be a better thing. All right, let me turn this thing right here, and I'm gonna place it in park, turn off the engine, and before I do leave, I'm gonna turn off the lights. All right, nice. So we're gonna leave our patrol car right there, and then we're gonna take this super long semi. Let me hop in this super long semi so we can save the other semi. So let me hop in, and oh my goodness, this thing is brand new. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it even has lights. Can I turn this thing on? I'm gonna try to turn this thing on. Oh my goodness, the lights work. Yo, that is freaking sick. I mean, we're wasting time. All right, let me turn this thing on, and I'm gonna turn the lights back off, the cabin lights, and then we're gonna slowly get out of here. And oh my goodness, this thing is so freaking heavy. We gotta be careful. All right, let's get out of here, make a turn right here. All right, and then oh my goodness, it is actually not too far. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my emergency light, because I'm gonna pull over right here, and then I'm gonna turn this thing off, and I'm gonna grab my tow strap, and I'm gonna connect it right around here and to the front of my semi. So I think that should work. Oh, is it too far away? I think it's too far away. I might have to leave the trailer. All right, so let's leave that there, and then I'm gonna hop right back in, and I think I'm gonna try to get closer, or you know what, I might have to go around. I might have to do that. All right, so let me do a 3-point turn right here and kind of work my way down this little hill so we can pull it from the back, because realistically my patrol car cannot pull this semi out of the water. But I'm gonna turn on my beacons on this thing as well, and let's carefully go down. All right, hold on, I almost got stuck right there. All right, come on, full power, just like so. We are now down, and I'm gonna park this thing right here. Let me hop out. Let's see if this actually finally works. I'm gonna attach my rope right there, and then attach it one more time, and I think this is going to work. Let's see. We're gonna try to pull this thing so we can have come on, hold on, let me try to gain some speed and pull this. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good at all. Come on, I just need to pull this a little bit so we can get it out of that hole right there. All right, come on, a little bit more. I might have to do this for maybe a straight minute, but I think it is working. All right, hold on, I think I need more power. Let me get some speed, and come on, pull. I don't know, I don't think it's working. All right, I'm gonna check, and oh, it's actually doing better. We're almost done with this. All right, I'm gonna continue on tugging on this trailer with my semis. I'm gonna hop in, and let's continue to do this because it is working. So come on, big pull. All right, hold on, let me turn right here. Oh no, don't get stuck. All right, let's pull this thing. Come on, pull. Yes. All right, let's check the progress. Let's see. Actually, I forgot to put that thing on park. Anyways, let's check the progress, and I think I should be able to drive this thing now. Honestly, you know what, let's actually try this. All right, so I'm gonna disconnect my strap, and I'm gonna move my semi out of the way. Let me carefully do this. Oh my goodness, this thing is so freaking heavy. And then gonna back up just like so. Gotta make sure I don't hit the tree, and I think this is a good location. All right, I'm gonna leave my semi right around here. I turned that off. I think I turned it off, and this is the moment of truth. Hopefully we have enough power to finally get this thing out of this ditch. So I'm gonna turn this thing on, and I'm gonna reverse, and oh my goodness, it's working. Oh no, is it stuck again? It's stuck again. Look at the wheels, it is stuck again. Oh my goodness, I think we gotta try to pull this one more time with the semi. So I'm gonna quickly walk over there, and then I'm gonna hop in, and let's get closer so we can try to connect our strap once again and pull this thing for good. So I'm gonna grab my strap, there we go, and attach. All right, now let's try to pull this one more time. Let's see if this works. 3, 2, 1, come on, super hard. This gotta work. Nope, this does not work. All right, so let me quickly disconnect this. I'm gonna give this one more try. I'm gonna hop into the semi, but oh my goodness, I am sweating so much. This has been by far the hardest job I have ever done. And wait a minute, am I seriously getting out? Oh my goodness, it's working, dude, finally. All right, I almost also ended up hitting my semi. That was pretty close, but how do I get out of here? Okay, so I have an idea. I'm gonna try to back up and then kind of turn right here. Oh my goodness, that was a super close. Oh my god, that was another super close turn, and we are out of the ditch. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot. I almost lost control somehow. Anyways, we are now out of that ditch, so I'm gonna back this thing up just like so. Let me turn on my emergency lights on. All right, nice. I'm gonna back this thing enough because I'm gonna hop out and we're gonna go and grab the semi. Actually, you know what? We can put the ramps right now. So let me throw on one of the ramps. One and then two. I think that should be, actually that is not good. All right, I'll fix that later. First, I want to get the semi out of this hole right here. So let me turn this thing on and let me turn this so we can get out of here because the sun is, oh my goodness, it is already 5 p.m. We have to hurry up. All right, let's go. I gotta step on the gas. All right, I am now finally out of that ditch and I'm gonna get my semi connected to the trailer. So let me carefully do this one first try, and nice. All right, so I ended up connecting the trailer and I don't know where my ramps are. Oh my goodness, it is right here. I dropped it. All right, so let me pick it up and let me pick this one up and I'm gonna get the semi a little bit closer. Let's put the first one right there and then let's see. I think the second one is gonna go right here. All right, so let me place second one right here, and I think honestly that should be perfect. So let me hop in and let's carefully do this. I'm really hoping this thing does not tip over. All right, so far so good. Oh no, this is not good. What happened to the back? What if we take it like this? Actually, we can't. I'm gonna quickly back up. Alrighty, everyone, I was able to successfully back up. I'm gonna try to get on the ramps one more time. Feel like I'm crooked. Yeah, I am crooked. Let me try to fix this again. Now I'm nervous. All right, so let's get on the first half and then, oh no, not again. Okay, so I see. So I'm gonna try to grab this ramp right here because the back is a little bit smaller than the front. All right, so let me pick this ramp up and then I'm gonna place it right here, and honestly I think that should be perfect. All right, let me get on top of this trailer so we can get in the semi, and oh my goodness, I am struggling. All right, I am now on the trailer. I'm gonna hop on this thing. We're gonna turn this thing on and let's see, is this gonna work? Oh my goodness, this actually works. My plan worked. You guys, I'm a genius. Make sure you guys do subscribe and smash the like button because look at this. We managed to put on the huge trailer on top of another trailer. Now it's time to grab the ramps. Ugh, these things are so heavy. Wait, where's my second one? I think I'm carrying two in one hand. That is pretty impressive. All right, so I'm gonna throw them on the back of the semi. Throw this, throw that, and I think we are now ready to go. Let me just give it one more 360 check just to make sure everything is safe and secure, which it looks like it is. So we can now make our way to the mechanic shop, which is going to be located right here. So we're gonna hop in. We are running out of time, so let me step on this thing. We're gonna get out of here. So I'm gonna deliver this on the side of the shop. So let me carefully, am I gonna have space? Hopefully I do have space. All right, I'm gonna have to block traffic for a while because we gotta get the semi with the logs out from this trailer. So let me, oh actually, you know what, let me grab my ramps. All right, so we have our ramps right here. Hopefully it is both of them. So let's place our first ramp right here and then let's place our second ramp right there. Honestly, let me fix this one. I feel like this one's a little bit too crooked. All right, so we're gonna place one right here. Awesome, that is perfect. All right, we're gonna first take off this part and then we're gonna take off the semi, but before I do, let's begin with this one. Let me carefully do this. All right, careful. Oh, careful, this is making my hands sweaty. All right, I think that first half is now done, and honestly we can completely go down. Hopefully this thing, oh, that was very hard. That kind of hurt my head. Anyways, we're gonna park this thing, turn the emergency lights off, and of course we cannot forget about the beacons. There we go, we got this thing fully delivered at the mechanic shop, or should I say at Tenny Customs. I don't know what that means, but let me grab my ramps because we're gonna go and deliver this trailer back to the gas station. So let me hop in and I'm gonna start making my way to the location, so I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty everyone, we are now at the gas station. Let me start slowing down, put on the blinkers, and let's go into the center. And I forgot that I ended up leaving my police car right here. All right, so let me get this thing parked. It's a little bit crooked, but my shift is done, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And before I do leave, I'm gonna turn off the beacons, and we are now done with this thing. Oh my goodness, that was such a headache to drive because since it's so long, you have to be careful that you don't hit any of the stop signs or buildings. But anyways, we're gonna start making our way to the police station because the sun is gonna start going down. But if you guys are enjoying the videos on the second channel, make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys won't have to miss more of my content. But anyways, we are now at the police station. I'm gonna get this thing parked right next to this patrol car, so let me actually reverse this thing. All right, nice. So we have our second patrol car parked right next to this one. I don't know who that is, and I think that was a successful mission. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today look at what we're wearing. I'm going to become an Amazon delivery driver in APM. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. And as you guys can see, we have the Amazon delivery semi with a trailer right here. So today's task is going to be to take this to the warehouse, pick up our orders, and deliver them before the sun sets. So we don't have enough time. Let me hop in. Let me turn this bad boy on. And honestly, I was gonna turn on my beacons, but I don't think Amazon delivery drivers do that, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna drive right around here without hitting the building, and then we're gonna pull out and we're gonna make a giant right turn just like so. We went on the grass a little bit, but that is fine. No one is watching, right? I mean, hopefully my supervisor doesn't have any sort of cameras in here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think he has cameras in here. So right now we're on our way to the Amazon house to pick up these deliveries, and I believe it's gonna be right around here. I might need to go to the tool store because I need some ramps so we can put the orders in the back of our trailer. So that is going to be the first task before we do head to the Amazon warehouse, which is located right down there. But thankfully we have the tool store right here, so let me make a right turn right here. Let me just widen myself a little bit so we could fit through here. Awesome. All right, nice. So I'm gonna quickly run into the tool store, but before I do, I need to turn on my emergency lights because I'm gonna park right here. All right, so I'm gonna quickly run into the store so we can get these ramps. RP store. Yep, that's my favorite store. Maybe because I'm an unk. I am an unk now. I am so old. All right, let me go inside. Let me see. Oh, okay, so the ramps are gonna be right here. I actually don't know which ramps to grab. You know what? I'm gonna go with these ramps. Oh my god, they're so heavy. All right, let me open this. Oh my goodness. Let me close the doors. And it's so freaking heavy. All right, let me go and put these in my pocket. Do not worry, they do fit in my pocket. Do not ask how big my pockets are. But let me hop in the semi, turn this bad boy on, and let's make our way to the warehouse. Let me just turn off my emergency lights because we do not need them anymore. So let me make a turn right here. Whoops. And then we're gonna make another turn right here. And honestly, I think one of these houses I'm gonna end up delivering, but I don't know where the orders are. So let me quickly check on which side it's going to be. So not there. So not there. And oh, it looks like it's gonna be on this one. Alright, so let me open up the door just like so. And it looks like we're gonna be delivering a bunch of brand new ATVs. So it looks like everyone's been ordering these ATVs. I wonder if there's like a special, like a Black Friday going on. But anyways, let me hop into this thing and we're gonna turn around because we're gonna back into it. So let me carefully turn, and oh, I almost hit the stop sign. But you guys know I'm a professional driver, so let me carefully do this just like so. And let me just fix myself because I feel like I'm a little bit too crooked. And let me get a little bit closer, and I think that is going to be good. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect because I don't want to hit the top of the warehouse. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's open up the doors. Ooh, look at that. There's a lot of space in there. And let me pull up the let me see, what should I do? You know what, let me get one of the ATVs a little bit closer so I can get an idea on where to put the ramps. So I'm gonna put the ATV right around here, and let's see, where should we put the first one? All right, the first one is gonna go right there. Wait, find a place to what? Why can't I place my ramp? Fail to place ramp, obstructed by another ramp. All right, hold on, I think I need to pull this thing forward. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna pull this much forward. I don't want to pull too much forward because I don't want to be blocking traffic. So I think that is going to be, let me just leave my emergency lights on just in case anyone is coming by. I don't want them to hit my semi, but I'm gonna, let's see if this works. Okay, so it looks like this works. So let me pull this up, and I'm gonna bring the ATV a little bit more out so I can get an idea on where to place my ramps. I think that is going to be perfect. Yeah, I think that's awesome. All right, so the first ramp is gonna go right here, and the second ramp is gonna place right here. So I think technically this should work right here. Yeah, it looks perfect. Look how giant this trailer is. I wish I could add like a bed in here. I would like to like sleep in one of these. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. We don't have too much time, so let me hop into the ATV and let's go on top of these ramps. Oh, did I turn off the engine? All right, so we're gonna place the first ATV right here. We got that thing strapped down, and let's put on the second and third one. So I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna turn this thing around. Ooh, these things are super fast. I see why people are ordering these. These things are quite a beast. beast. So I'm gonna place the second ATV right here. Ooh, look at this. Let me just check that both of these are nice and strapped in. All right, and let's go inside this ATV right here because this is going to be our last one, and we're gonna be ready to start delivering them to everyone that ordered them. So let me make sure I am good. All right, go up the ramp, and we're gonna park it right behind the third one. Awesome. So we have all of our ATVs now loaded up on the back of the trailer. Let me go down. We're gonna remove the ramps. So let me close up the doors just like so. Look at that. APM. No, pretend it says Amazon. Let me close up the garage right here. Where did I close this from? Oh, right here. Sorry, it's my first day on the job, so I'm a little bit new, but as you guys can see, here is my little tag. All right, time to deliver these ATVs, and it looks like our first delivery is actually not gonna be right here, but instead near the police station. I believe there's gonna be a house down there. I'm not sure. We're gonna go check right now, but it looks like we have a stop sign right here, so let me slow down. This thing is super heavy. Make sure the road is clear, and let's continue driving. Wait a minute, I think I see a house in the distance. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the house that we're gonna be delivering to. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be backing up into this thing, but I think I'm just gonna pull over right here and unload the ATV. Actually, you know what? 100% we can back into this thing. All right, let me get a little bit further up, and come on, I'm gonna try to make sure I don't hit the mailbox, or that is not going to be good. But look at this. I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. I did not think I was gonna back up this semi. Anyways, I think this should be pretty good. I'm probably gonna put this thing in park and put on my emergency lights. And oh my goodness, you guys, my emergency lights did not turn on. All right, that's fine. We're inside a neighborhood, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let me pull up the ramps, put that thing down, and let's get in so we can get this thing delivered. Carefully unload this. Oh no, what happened to my semi? Oh, hopefully this isn't my last day of work, but I'm gonna leave their ATV right. Let's see, where should we leave it? I think I'm gonna leave it right around here, right under the shade. I think this is gonna be a nice spot so they can pick it up later. Well, I think I know what happened. I might have forgot to put park, but let me remove the ramps, close up the doors, and let's make our way to the second house because we're almost done because the sun is starting to go. What time is it actually? I don't know what the sun is. Okay, so the sun looks like it's about 4 p.m. I'm gonna try to turn right here. This is gonna be a super tight turn. Oh, this is super close. Oh my goodness, guys, I am the GOAT at this game. All right, so our next property is gonna be right here. It's gonna be located like at a farm. So let me make a right turn, slowly turn, make sure I don't hit the stop sign. Nice. And now we're gonna drive all the way down. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's a farmhouse right down here. So we're gonna go there and deliver our second vehicle, or I guess order, but it is a vehicle at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense, but this is going to be the second house that we're gonna come and deliver the ATV. So let me pull in, and where should we drop this off? Ooh, we can drop it off like around, well, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna drop it off like maybe on the side of the house. Ooh, we can put it right in that house right there. I don't know what that is. It's like a little barn. I know there's a different name to it. I'm kind of blanking out, but let me put on the ramps 1 and 2, and let's go inside so we can grab this ATV. We're gonna go put it like in that barn I just showed you guys. So let me go around my semi. Ooh, this is kind of taking it. I feel like I'm taking it on a joyride, but let me go in here, open up the doors, and ooh, yeah, that's gonna fit in here. That is going to be perfect. Let me see if I can get this thing squeezed in a little bit. Oh, I almost hit the back. But I think that is going to be perfect. All right, second delivery is successful. Let me close up the doors, and look at that. That was another successful order. So I'm gonna hop into the semi in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are now in the semi. I'm gonna back up because we're gonna pull out of here and we're gonna make our way on to the last delivery of today. I'm almost done with my shift, so let's pull out of here. And we actually, oh no, do not go into the mud. And we're gonna make our way down near the drag strip. I think there's gonna be a house passing the drag strip, so we're gonna go check that out right now. But so far we are on time. I still haven't got any complaints from my manager telling me that I should pick up the pace, because typically the managers tend to be very strict with how fast you have to deliver the packages. But I think I've been doing a good job, so I haven't heard anything from my supervisor as well. But it looks like our house is going to be right on that mountain. Oh my goodness, there is no way I'm gonna be able to grab this semi and take it all the way to the top of this hill. Oh, I have to get some speed, so I'm gonna step on it. Oh no, this is super sketchy. Can I make it up here? Oh, I can. Whoa, I did not think I was gonna be able to get up here, but let me make a little turn right here and get as close as possible as I can, because we're gonna unload this ATV. And honestly, I think, yeah, I'm gonna drop this one off in their garage because I really don't see a space where I could really put it. I don't want to just put it right out in front of everything. So let me first, where did my ramps go? I think I might have left them at the last property. Oh no. Oh my goodness. goodness, look at this. I forgot the ramps here. Oh, I gotta pick these up before my supervisor finds out about this. But I managed to walk all the way back. I'm a little bit insane, but I managed to walk all the way back just so I could grab these freaking ramps. But I'm gonna walk back. I don't know if I have too much time. Oh, it looks like it's about 5 p.m. now. It's almost 6 p.m. So I'm gonna make my way back to the other house. I'm gonna have to walk there. Hopefully I do not take too long. Alrighty, everyone. After like what, a 2-3 mile hike, I managed to come back just for the ramp. So let's place it down, one there and the second one right there, and let me go in the back this ATV so we can unload it and finish our job. So let me carefully do this. Oh, a little bit to the left, and that should be good right there. So let me put this into the garage like I said. And wait a minute, did I not open this? I thought I opened it, but now it should be open. Let me just turn it around, back this thing up, and it looks like they are not home today. So we're gonna drop out ATV right here. I hope they enjoy it and have a really fun time, especially that the summer is coming up. They're gonna have a really great time with that. So let me not forget to grab my ramps and close the back doors of my trailer. Look at that. And this is gonna be a headache. Look at what I'm gonna have to back into. Oh my goodness, I should have not done this. So let me get into the semi, and I'm gonna carefully back up all the way onto the dirt road. Hopefully yeah, I do not mess up, because if I do, then yeah, I'm probably gonna get fired. I'm gonna be so cooked. But hold on, this thing is going way too much to the side. Hold on, let me just readjust myself. I am looking not good. All right, one more. Come on. And okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to go a little bit on the grass and make a turn right here. All right, I think we're doing not bad. I can't believe I'm hitting the brushes though. I don't think I should be doing too much damage, but we're almost out of here. This actually has been a little bit of a headache, I'm not gonna lie, but at least we didn't hit their stop sign or their mailbox. But we're gonna make our way back to the Amazon delivery house. Or actually, you know what, I think I could just go directly to the gas station so I can just drop off the semi and be done with my shift. So we still got one more task, and that is to pretty much clock out. So let me turn on my blinkers and make a super wide right turn right here, just like so. But anyways, this job has been pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know if I should be doing more Amazon deliveries in my future videos, or if you guys, you know, want something else. Maybe I should work for a different company like UPS or something like that. I think that would be pretty crazy. But we have the gas station right here, so let me pull in. And where did I park? I think I'm just gonna park right onto this parking spot. Yeah, I think that should work right there. Or am I too crooked? Yeah, I am way too crooked. What the heck am I doing? Let me reset. All right, now this should be a better parking spot. Now that should be a good parking spot. All right, so I'm gonna get in my truck. Where's my truck? I don't see my truck. I think I parked it in the back of the building. Oh my god. All right, let's see. And my pickup truck is right here. Awesome. So let me turn this bad boy on and we can start making our way back home. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like we are now back home. So let me get my work truck parked right up front. Yeah, I'm gonna park it right here. I think my TRX should be in the garage. Oh, look at that. Yo, I am crazy. Look how close I ended up parking near the garage. Dude, I'm crazy. Whoa, I'm really good. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today we're gonna be doing something crazy. We're gonna be getting a warehouse job. Now this warehouse job is going to be located all the way right here where you guys see the little plant right here, and we have to finish by the afternoon, so we don't have too much time. If you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So we're gonna get in our work truck right here. I ended up taking the turbos off because it was quite loud in the last videos and kind of annoying. So I just took the turbos off. So this thing is completely naturally aspirated. It has no superchargers or turbos. So this thing is also kind of slowed down now that we are not having any turbos. But let's make our way over. Wait, is this the road? Oh, I missed it. Dude, I cannot see right now. The sun is beaming in my face. So let me back up and let's make our way to the warehouse job. Now, this warehouse job is not going to be like the usual warehouse job. We're going to go and pick up a trailer at my buddy's house and then go back to this warehouse job, because we're gonna grab all of the pallets and put them onto this trailer, and then of course we're gonna bring him back to my friend's house. So we have quite a long day, and that is why I was mentioning that we needed to finish before the afternoon, because once it's nighttime it is super hard to see at night. But anyways, this thing is pretty slow unless it's going downhill. This thing is not good at going uphill. But let me turn on my blinkers. We're gonna make a left turn right here, and then my buddy's house should be right down in the corner. I think we've been there a couple times time. So yeah, this is going to be the second channel. We're gonna be doing more APM videos and cellular mudding. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys also subscribe. But anyways, we are almost to my friend's house. Let me just turn right here, and his house should be down the road. And I also ended up putting this thingy. I don't know what this thing is, but you can pretty much connect the bigger trailers to your pickup when you add one of these. So we are completely ready. You're gonna see this thing in action right now. I don't know where he left his trailer. Let me see. Oh, it's right there. He left his trailer right here. I think I gotta turn around so we can get this thing connected. So let me turn around. I might have to go on the grass as well, but oh my goodness, is that his truck? Look at this thing. I guess this is a big SUV. Dude, this is super nice. It's a 2026. Yo, this thing is super clean. Kind of want one. It's pretty nice. I don't know if he's home, but anyways, let's grab his trailer that is parked right here. And come on, gotta get this thing connected. And come on, connect. Maybe I gotta go more towards the left. Hold on, let me readjust myself. Maybe this works. And we are now connected. That actually ended up working. And this is the barn where I think we're gonna be dropping off all of the pallets. So let's make our way over to the warehouse job so we can get this thing done. It looks like it is about 9 a.m. So the time is going pretty fast. So let's step on this thing. Well, actually, you know what? Let me make a left turn and then step on it. All right. And this thing is a huge trailer. It is not short by any means. So now we can step on it. Yeah, this thing is not fast at all. But it's a beautiful day. I don't see anyone. I'm not sure why everyone is not outside for some reason. But let's make a left turn on this street. Or I guess in this intersection. We're going to have to make a super wide turn. I'm going to try not to hit the stop sign. All right, there we go. Kind of a very messy turn right there. And this thing is struggling to go uphill. Oh my goodness. It could barely go over 30 miles per hour. But this is the fun part because we go downhill. We can go 60. Oh, 69. Funny number. And then let's make a turn right here. Bang. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, where is the warehouse? Is that the warehouse? No, that's not the warehouse. That's like the salt area. There's a warehouse down here, but I don't think... Oh, it's right here. It's this one. All right, let me turn right into the plaza or into the store. And let me see. I think I'm going to have to back... Oh, no. Don't. I forgot to put this thing into park. I think I'm going to back into the barn or the garage. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of pallets to move today. And it looks like the forklift is right there. We're going to be using that today. But first, let me get this trailer back into the garage. Let's see how... I think I'm going to have to go on the grass. Yeah. Oops. My bad. Let me turn on my emergency lights. And... Oh, no. You know what? I have a better idea. I'm just going to go over here and back up from right here. All right. Watch this, you guys. I'm going to back this thing up like a complete pro. A little bit more. All right. So far, I am doing pretty good. Let me just turn this thing. I'm going to go a little bit off the road. And then I think we can finish backing this thing up. Awesome. Now, let me just straighten myself out just like so. All right. And I don't want to go too in. I just want to make sure I am good. And I think that is going to be good. All right. Let me turn that thing off. And I think now... Oh, ouch. I just hit my head on the trailer. Now it's time to get on the forklift and do this warehouse job. So let's start by getting in, turn this thing on. Let me also turn on the emergency lights. And let's begin by collecting this first pallet right here. We're going to grab this pallet and then let's see, where should we put this thing? I'm going to put this thing right at the end. So let me just turn right here and then let me raise the fork. Hold on, I almost hit the back of the trailer. All right, I think that should be good right there. Hold on, let me just readjust myself. I feel like I was way too crooked and I'm not used to this thing, but I think that is going to be good. Let me just lower this thing and unload it. Awesome. All right, we have our first pallet loaded on the back of the trailer. Look at this thing. Hopefully this thing does not fall off during transportation. I'm gonna cross my fingers, but for now we're gonna continue putting the pallets on the back of the trailer. Let's continue with our second pallet. So let me lower the forks and then I'm gonna raise them back up so we can get it right next to the first one. So I think this should be... Actually, I don't know how close I want them. All right, I think that should be good. Now let me lower this and then unload just like so. And there we go. We have our second pallet on the back of the trailer. Kind of crooked. I'm gonna try to put it more in the middle with our third one. So let's continue and you guys know the process. Lower the forks and let's grab a pallet just like so. All right, I think I'm gonna raise the forks a little bit more and then I gotta make sure I put it more towards the middle. All right, I think that should be good. Let me drop this thing and would you look at that, dude? That looks way better. All right, nice. Let's continue with our fourth one. Let me hop in and let me lower the forks so we can get the next pallets on here. All right, so there we go. And then let me raise them and let's see, where should we put this one? Oh my goodness, I need to raise it a little bit more. All right, let me get closer and let me drop this thing. Bang. Dude, I'm really hoping these do not fall during transportation or yeah, this is probably gonna be my last time doing this job. So I'm gonna continue grabbing the pallets and put put the next one. Where should I put this one? Oh, should I put this one in the back? Right here, dude. This thing is definitely gonna fall if I put it right there. All right, screw it. I'm gonna be a little bit risky today. So let me place this one right here, just like so. Not bad, not bad. Definitely looks a little bit odd. Alrighty, I think we have 3 more pallets to go, but I think only 2 more fit on the back of the trailer. So we're gonna try to squeeze in 2 more at least, which I think it can, but this thing is in a weird position. So I'm gonna move my trailer a little bit more back. So let me do this just like so, and then we can put our second to last one right next to this one right here. Let me just raise the forks. I'm gonna raise them all the way up. Come on, keep going. All right, nice. We're gonna put this one right here just like so, and I think we can squeeze in 1 more. Yeah, I think we can squeeze in 1 more. So I'm gonna begin by lowering the forks, and let's quickly grab this one because I don't know what time is it. Hopefully it is not the afternoon, because if it's the afternoon, I am kind of cooked, because that just means I'm running out of time. So I'm gonna grab this pallet and we're gonna place it right next to right here. Wait a minute. I think I can squeeze another one. Hold on, let me try to readjust this. Maybe I can squeeze another one. All right, I'm gonna do this, and it looks like we can actually put another one. Hold on, look at this. Look, we have space for another one. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna grab this pallet right here. Let me just lower my forks, and then I'm gonna put it a little bit closer next to the one on the right, because I'm really sure that we can fit another one. All right, we're gonna drop it right there, and yeah, we should now have enough space for another pallet. All right, come on. This is going to be an insane clutch if we can actually do this. Let me back this thing up, make sure no one is behind me, and let's raise the forks for one last time, and then let's drop this thing. All right, I think we are now done. We got an entire trailer filled with pallets. Let me just lower my forks and turn off the lights just like so. Let me just get this thing parked right on the corner like how I found it, and we are done with this forklift right now. All right, so this is going to be the hardest part and scariest part, because we gotta take all of this entire pallet. Oh no, the door's closing. Oh no, the door's closing. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. No, open. Oh my goodness. No. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Dude, that was so close. Wait, what happened to my other pallet? I think it fell to the back. All right, you know what? Let's just get out of here. This is not good. All right, I'm gonna place this thing right here, and I'm gonna quickly run back and close the door. I don't want the people to get mad at me for not closing this thing, so let's close that just like so, and let's get out of here. Like how I was saying, this is going to be the hardest part, because we gotta make sure that none of these pallets fall, or I'm probably gonna be losing money, right? They're probably gonna find me, because these pallets are not cheap. So let's carefully make our way towards the location. I am super nervous. Like, my hands are super sweaty right now. All right, so far everything is running smooth. Not bad. All right, nice. I'm gonna keep my emergency lights on just in case anything happens. Not that anything is gonna happen, but just in case someone sees me on the road, they can take precautions. So let's make a right turn right here. I'm going very slow, and let's make a right turn. Make sure we don't hit that stop sign. All right, so far everything is going smooth. We still have all of our pallets, and I might have to put this thing into manual mode just because we are losing a lot of power right now. We're losing a lot of power. All right, let's put this thing into 3rd gear, and okay, so far so good. All right, any of the pallets moving? All right, not yet. We don't want them to move. Oh, actually, you know what? Our pallets are going to the right side. Look at that. Our pallets are moving to the right side. All right, let's start slowing down very carefully, because our pallets are not doing too good. They're all the way to the left side of the trailer. So let's carefully turn right here, and then, all right, nice. All right, what time is it? I don't even know what time is it. It is currently 4 p.m. Oh, no. We got like 2 hours left of the sun. Okay, so it looks like we have another giant hill right here. This is not good. Oh no, my hands are sweating once again. But slow and steady wins the race, right? I hope. All right, let's start slowing down, because we're gonna make a right turn right here. Careful. Don't hit that stop sign. All right, let's check on the pallets, and the pallets are still on. All right, nice. We're gaining some speed right now. Let me slow down, because we gotta enter this driveway right here. Let me enter this driveway super slowly. I'm gonna hope that I don't hit a mailbox. If I do, then I'll just pay him. But it looks like we are now at my buddy's house. We can finally unload all of these pallets. So I'm gonna get my thing parked right here. Gonna leave the truck right there, and I think he should have what is it called? A forklift in here, but I don't see it. I think I'm gonna look for it. Dude, what the heck? What is he doing right here? That is a super weird location to have this thing. All right, so let me turn this thing on. Gotta turn on the lights, and we're gonna be doing a quick time lapse of me unloading this entire trailer, because this is gonna take a good minute, you guys. All right, so let's play the time lapse in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty everyone, we are now on to our last pallet. As you guys can see, I am pretty much finished with unloading all the pallets of seeds, and I'm gonna get this thing parked because I am freaking done with this. Alright, I think I'm just gonna park it right here in the corner. I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna be a nice friend, and then let me just lower the forks. I don't want anyone to get hit in the head, and that should be good right there. Awesome. So this is going to be a complete job. We managed to deliver all of these pallets right here without losing a single one. So I'm gonna return my friend's trailer back there, and let's hop in back in the truck. All right, so this is going to be a little bit difficult, I am not gonna lie. Or you know what, I could just leave it like the opposite way. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna be easier for me, or if not, I'm gonna be here forever. So I'm gonna leave this thing right here. Let me just quickly disconnect the trailer and let's get out of here. Let me just turn on my emergency lights off. All right, so I think we can now start making our way home. I'm not sure how long of a drive this is going to be, but with the magic and the power of editing, I'm gonna catch you guys over there. Home sweet home. It looks like we are now back home. I'm gonna get my truck parked in my driveway. And by the way, if anyone's wondering, the TRX is currently in the shop. It kind of had some issues. I took it off-roading very heavy. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, it's about to be 6. We finished this job in time. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next video. Peace. What everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today is going to be our first day of becoming a U-Haul driver. So we're gonna go and help out a citizen because he's gonna end up moving out of his house and moving to a different one. We were hired to become their U-Haul driver. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So we have our work truck right here. Look how beautiful this thing is looking. Oh my goodness, I just had a wash and look how shiny this thing is. Oh lord. All right, let me hop in. Oh wait a minute, I forgot to close my okay, it's locked. Never mind. I'm a little bit paranoid, you guys. I'm a little bit paranoid, but let me turn on this bad boy on and let's start making our way to the implement store, which is going to be located right here, so we can pick up this U-Haul truck, because right now I do not have this U-Haul truck. So we're gonna make our way over there. But look how beautiful today is, a beautiful and sunny day. I'm so happy that the snow has officially gone and we pretty much have everything back to normal. Look at all the water, because I think last month that thing was still frozen, but everything is back to normal. But we have a stop sign right here, so let me turn on my blinkers and let's make a left turn right here, and we are now officially back into the city. Wait a minute, do I need gas? No, it looks like I have a full tank of gas, so I'm not gonna go pass by and get gas right now, but we are gonna make our way. Wait a minute, where is the implement store? Oh, it's right here. I kind of got confused for a second. I thought I had passed it, but it was a mechanic shop. But let's pull in right here, and look at this. This is gonna be the U-Haul truck that we're gonna be taking today. So let me get this thing parked right here. All right, let me just make sure I don't hit the post. And oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. All right, let me turn this bad boy on, and can I change the drivetrain? Oh, I can. Awesome. What's this? What? Amber lights? I don't think I'm gonna need this. I'm just gonna be a U-Haul for today. All right, let's make a turn right here, just like so, and we're gonna make a left turn on this intersection, and we're gonna officially make our way to the property. So let's turn on our blinkers like so. And honestly, this property is kind of far away. Oh, hold on, let me be careful. I don't want to be going off the road, but let me show you guys where the property is. It's gonna be all the way over here, this property right here. I'm pretty excited. Honestly, I do not know what kind of stuff we're gonna be moving today. And oh my goodness, I forgot the ramps. I need ramps. No way. I need to make an emergency U-turn right here. I forgot to pick up the ramps, because how else are we gonna load up the things on the back of the trailer? All right, let me turn off my emergency light and let's make our way to the tool store. I think it's called the RP tool store. So we're gonna make our way back, and I'm kind of stepping on it because we're already kind of doing bad on time, and the sun is already about 11 a.m. So let me make a right turn right here, and then we're gonna make a left and pull into the little center right here. And okay, let me just quickly park right here. Let me just turn on my let me just turn on my emergency lights, open this bad boy on, and honestly I don't know which kind of ramps we're gonna need, but I'm gonna be safe and I'm gonna take both of these. And oh, there we go. And yeah, this is one of them, and this is a second one. All right, so let's go over here, gonna go to the side, close that, and oh my goodness, you guys, this is so heavy. All right, let me put this one in the back. Oh, like so. And oh my goodness, I forgot to put this one to the back as well. This is so heavy like that. All right, it's now in the back of the box truck, and we can now make our way out of here. Let me just quickly back up. Beep beep. All right, like that, and let's get out of here. We can now make our way to the property. And oops, I forgot to turn on my blinkers, but it's okay. There is no one here today, so you guys know the drill. I'm gonna step on this thing so fast. Honestly, this is actually, yo, this thing is moving. We're almost hitting 120 miles per hour. Yo, this is crazy. All right, we have a dirt road right here that we gotta make a left turn. So let me turn on the blinkers just like so, and the house should be down this road. Let's keep a watch out on where it is. And okay, so it's not this one, it's gonna be on the right side. Let's see. I feel like we're super close. Wait a minute, is it this one? I think it's gonna be this one. All right, let me no, let me back up a little bit. I almost ended up missing completely the entrance. All right, let's go onto the dirt road, or I guess this is not a dirt road. They have concrete. They're pretty modernized. But anyways, it looks like one of the first things we're gonna be taking is this really old lawnmower. Look at how old this thing is. All right, we're gonna be taking this lawnmower. So let me open the back of the box truck and let me take out the ramps. I'm gonna take out the big ones. I'm gonna get this thing closer because I don't know the distance I should put the ramp. So I'm gonna place this one right here, and then I think this one is gonna go right there. So let me hop on and let me load up the lawnmower. Look at this. Oh, a little bit back, and awesome. We have the lawnmower loaded up on the back of the U-Haul box. Honestly, I should have used like a different trailer, but I think that is going to work fine. Let's remove the ramps and close up the doors because we're gonna make our way to his new property and get this thing delivered, and we're gonna come back and pick up the last item he has secretly hiding in that garage right there. Hold on, let me show you guys right there in that garage. So let's make our way over there. But so far this job has been pretty easy. Honestly, it's gonna be the easiest $500 of my life because that is going to be the amount that I will be getting paid with this job. And by the way, you guys, some of you guys have been asking where the Discord link is, and it's going to be in my YouTube bio. So it's going to be there, and I think I have made a little YouTube post as well for you guys to join. I've been talking with a lot of you guys. You guys have been very nice, very kind, and honestly the best people I could ever ask for. So oh my goodness, that was a giant bump. But anyways, let's continue with delivering these. As you guys can see, his brand new house is right up here. So let me turn, and we're gonna make one more turn right here. And oh my goodness, we gotta go up this hill. Oh, come on, step on it, you can do it. And here is his house right here. All right, let me get this thing turned around, and we're gonna get it unloaded. Where should we unload this? I think we should just leave it like at his front yard or something like that. I think that is going to be fine. I forgot to turn off my engine, but let's open up the doors. And oh my goodness, I hit my head. Let's put the first one and the second ramp right there, and we can now unload this bad boy out of here. So let me turn on this thing, and there we go. Oh, ooh, should we cut his grass? Actually, no, I should charge him for that. But we're gonna get this thing parked right up front, and we're gonna get out of here because we're gonna remove the ramps, close up everything, and oh, hold on, let me put on the ramps, and we're gonna go pick up the second and last item for today, and then we're gonna be done with this U-Haul job because the sun is going down pretty fast. What time is it? Oh my goodness, you guys, it's already 4 p.m. All right, let's go. Let's stop, turn on our blinkers, and let's get out of here. Ooh, it looks like the drag strip is right here. Why is it always empty, you guys? Every time I come by, the drag strip is always empty. What the heckers? Alrighty, everyone, we are now back to the guy's property. We're gonna pull into his driveway, and we're gonna get this thing turned around so we can set up the ramps and unload, or I guess load the second thing he's got right here. I actually don't know what it is, so I'm really excited to see what it is. We put the truck in park and turned it off, so let's actually open up the garage and let's see what it actually is. And oh my goodness, no way, this is from the army. I think, I don't know, it's got like an army like decal going on, but this thing is so cool. I wonder if this thing can go in the water. I think you can. Look at this thing. Yo, wait, can this thing spin? Oh my yo, this is crazy. Look at this. Oh, let me go this way. Oh no, I'm getting dizzy now. All right, so let me close this bad boy. How do I close this? Oh, it's right here. Wait, hold on, I'm very curious right now. I want to test this thing out. Let's I don't think he's home, so hopefully he does not know. All right, let's go down here and test it out. I wonder if it can go in the water. And oh, he can. Look at this, it can drive in the water. Look at this. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. Yo, I want one of these. How much is this? Does anyone know in the comments how much this thing is? I really want one. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get this thing loaded up because the sun is going down. Oh, am I stuck here? Oh no, that would have been a scary situation. Wait a minute, I think he's home. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Oh, I think he was home. I swear on my mama, the TV was on. All right, let me turn this on and let's get out of here. Let me spin the rule of this thing. Let me just align it just like so, and let's put the ramps. Well, I guess let me get the ramps out. So I think I'm gonna put these smaller ramps. I think it should be good. So we're gonna put them like so. And oh my goodness, this thing is so hard to maneuver. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh no, do not mess up. This thing is not mine. All right, let's get this thing loaded up. And oh no. Okay, you know what, we're gonna put the bigger ramps. Let's put the bigger ramps. We're not gonna put these. All right, so let's switch them out. Stop making my life so hard. Okay, so now we can get an idea on where to put the ramp. So we're gonna put the ramp right there, and then the second one is gonna go right there. All right, so we are now ready to put this ATV thing right on the back of our U-Haul truck, and I think that is going to work. Let me just make sure everything is good. Oh my goodness. And yeah, it looks like everything is good. Actually, hopefully I am not too out. If I am, then I am gonna have to readjust the ATV. But okay, moment of truth, it looks like it's all nice and ready. So let me put these ramps on the back of the box truck, and now it's time to make our way to his new property so we can finally be finished with his job. So let's make a left turn right there, and let's stop on it, you guys. Let's see how fast this thing can go again. Maybe downhill we can hit 120, and we did 130. Oh, we can't hit 130. All right, we imagine just driving down the road and you just see this thing fly by, a giant U-Haul truck. That's so funny. All right, let's slow down because we have a dirt road right here, and but we are now back pretty much to his property. So let's pull right into his driveway right here, and let's go up and let's finally be finished with his job. So let me turn right here just like so, and we're gonna open up his garage. So let me open this bad boy and open up the back of this box truck. And before I do forget, I want to put up the ramps, take them. Oh my goodness, I always hit my head. Ouch, I have head injuries. I always hit my head. All right, so let me hop in and let's get this thing unloaded into the garage. All right, look at that, we are now loaded up in the garage. Let me just close the garage. I'm so small. Take up the ramps just like so, throw them in the back, and let's get out of here because we are now done with our job. Now we have one last task, and that is to drop this thing off back at the implement store. But with the magic and the power of editing, I'm gonna be there in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back at the implement store. Let me get this thing parked up. I'm gonna try to do a better job than I did when I parked my truck, because look at this thing. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so embarrassed. What the heck? I'm surprised I did not get a ticket or get this thing towed. But we're gonna make our way to the church. So right here, just like so. I don't think I've ever been to the church. I've always wanted to check this place out, and oh my goodness, look at this, it's so beautiful in here. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today I just got a call right now about a huge car crash revolving around a huge tractor and the truck. So we're gonna go and check that out. We're gonna be taking the work truck because I'm thinking about taking the brand new trailer. I'm not sure if we're gonna need it, so let's go first assess the damage and see how bad it is. So let's make our way over there. Good thing it is not too far. It's gonna be located right around this property right here. I think the tractor was coming out of the property and the truck did not see him and ended up colliding with him. So this is probably not gonna be a good crash, and honestly we're gonna be able to use a brand new trailer that they just added in APM in today's update. So let's make a left turn right here just like so, and you guys can tell that today is another beautiful day. By the way, I made a Discord, and the link if you want to join the community is going to be in my bio. But anyways, on with the video. All right, let's see where this crash is. I don't know where this, oh my goodness, it's gonna be all the way down there. All right, let's make our right turn right here. Let me just turn, there we go, and then the car crash should be right down here. I don't know where it is. Oh wait a minute, is that the tractor? That's oh my god, I gotta slow down, I'm gonna crash as well. And oh my goodness, yo, this truck is so nice, and it just got completely wrecked. Holy moly. Let me pull over, hold on, let me just pull over right here so we can assess the damage. I don't know how bad this is. All right, turn that thing off, and oh my goodness, yo, the whole front hood and the fender is crumbled like paper, and the suspension seems to be damaged, and this thing is like brand new. This thing barely got touched. I mean, probably because this thing is a huge tractor. But we're gonna make our way to the trailer store, which is going to be located right here, so we can grab the brand new trailer and we can get this thing towed. Oh my goodness, this is not a good sight. So let me hop in. We're gonna turn on our truck right here, and let's make our way to the trailer store. What a way to start the day. But hopefully everyone in the accident is safe, which I think they are, because I don't see any ambulances unless they already went to the hospital. But we're here at the trailer store. Look at those bad boys huge right there. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be taking that today. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's right here. All right, nice. So let me turn around and get this thing connected just like so. And I actually gotta fix this thing because this thing is super mega long. So let me quickly fix this thing. Let me open up the menu. All right, so let's go to the trailer frame, and then we're gonna subtract one axle, and then we're gonna make this a bit. Wait, can I remove another one? Oh no, I can't. And we're gonna make this super small. Like, I think that is good. Yeah, I think that should be good right there. Looks pretty funny, but we're gonna be taking the oh wait, hold on. Let me close my tailgate. You guys know I do not like when my tailgate is open, so we're gonna go inside, and we can now make our way to picking up this pickup truck. I'm super excited to use my new trailer because I ended up adding a winch right here, as you guys can see, this winch right here, and we're gonna be able to connect it to the back of the truck so we can pull this thing. So I'm gonna step on the gas right now and make my way to the accident. And here we are now back at the accident. Let me turn on my emergency lights on because we're gonna go right behind this pickup right here, and we're gonna try to tow it. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I really hope this does. So let me carefully back up just like so, and oh, is that good? Yo, I think that is going to be perfect. All right, so let me turn this thing off, and let's get the dovetail lowered. So let's get this thing. Oh dude, this thing is so small, but I think I did a really great job at, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, let me just grab the winch, let me connect it to the back of the bed just like so, and I kind of want to turn on the auxiliary lights. Is that how you say it? Ooh, like that looks pretty cool. All right, so no more playing around, you guys. So let me retract the winch. Come on, so far so good. Wait, did I put a brake on my truck? Hopefully. All right, come on. Oh no, is this gonna be too short? Oh, it's gonna hit me. All right, let me keep retracting. Is that it? Come on, I think that's gonna be it. All right, so I'm gonna raise the bed or the trailer, yeah, and then I'm gonna disconnect my winch. There we go. And look at this, you guys. Oh my goodness, this is the perfect size. Honestly, I think it needs another axle. Yeah, I think it needs another axle, but I think that is going to be fine. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna hop into the tractor right here. I don't know how to drive these, so let me hop into this thing and let's get this thing towed back into the farm. And oh my goodness, this thing is so heavy. Holy moly, this thing is so heavy. All right, I just gotta back this up a little bit more, and then we can turn it right here. Oh my goodness, this takes forever. Kind of hitting the tree right there. I don't know where to park this thing. Where does he park? Wait, does it fit right under there? Yeah, there's no way it's gonna fit right there. Oh, it's right here. I think it's gonna fit. Well, actually, you know what, I don't even know if it's gonna fit in this gigantic garage. Well, we can try. It doesn't hurt to try. So I'm gonna open that up, and we're gonna throw in the tractor just like so, and let's see, this is gonna be the test. Come on. Look at that. Yo, that is crazy. Oh, let me turn off the emergency lights. I turned these things off. All right, there we go. Alrighty, we have the tractor back in the garage. So let me go over here and close that just like so, and we're gonna make our way back to my work truck because we're gonna be taking that semi, or not semi. Oh my goodness, I forgot how to speak English. But we're gonna be taking this pickup right to the mechanic shop, and I thought this thing was crooked, but it's not, since the front suspension is completely destroyed. Is the reason it looks kind of funny. But let me hop right back in, turn this bad boy on, and let's see, how do we turn around? Or you know what, we can probably just back into here and then just exit. So let me carefully do that. I'm gonna show you guys how good I am at driving. Look at that, awesome. And then let's pull out of here, make sure that no one is coming like this guy, which he didn't do, and ended up crashing. And I just realized my lights are on, and I gotta turn this off. Hold on, let me just quickly pull over. There we go. Gotta turn this thing off. I don't want my battery to die. So off. There we go. All right, now we can continue. All right, get out of there. And now we are making our way back into the city because we're gonna go to the mechanic shop, and we're gonna get this pickup truck repaired like brand spanking new. But for those that have played APM, what do you guys think about the brand new update? Or I guess the brand new trailers that they've added in today's game? Is it a W or an L? Let me know in the comments. But we are coming up to the mechanic shop. Let me just turn right here, and then I'm gonna turn right here as well. And here we are. We are now at Tenny's, or Tenny. I don't know. I seriously don't know what that means. But I'm gonna flip around. I'm gonna do a nice little flipperoo, and let me be careful. I don't want to hit the post because that is going to be an expensive fix for my trailer. So let me hop in, turn this thing on, and let's carefully back this thing up. Why is this thing not moving? I don't know why it's not. Wait, what the heck? What's going on with my truck? Why is it stuck? Oh, there we go. For a second, it was stuck. All right, we're almost there, and bingo! Look at that. We are now parked inside of the huge warehouse. So let me quickly disconnect my. Actually, you know what? We're gonna lower this thing. What am I doing? Let me lower this just like so, and then I'm gonna have to move a little bit forward because I backed up way too much. So I think right here is going to be a better position. So let me quickly put this truck in neutral and roll it off. So let me hop in, and careful. All right, come on, keep rolling. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. Alright, there we go. I had to kind of quickly turn on the engine because that thing was actually going to take forever. But let me quickly raise the dovetail, and I'm going to pull my truck right at it here because we're currently not using it, and I'm not sure if more cars are going to come. So I'm going to leave my pickup parked right around here, just like so. I don't think it's going to bother anyone right here. As long as they see the emergency lights, I think we should be good. But I'm going to quickly make my way back in the truck because we got to fix the suspension on this thing. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. So let me go inside and let's see suspension. Where is the suspension? Right here. So okay, so we got to do this, and then there we go. Look at that. The suspension is now fixed and the paint is completely damaged. So I'm going to change the color on this thing to red, and then let me add some reflectors on this thing just like so. And what else should we do? All right, let me check the engine. Oh, this thing is super slow. No wonder. Let me do 25% extra power and another turbocharger. And I think that is going... Oh, you know what? Let me make these orange. Where's the accessories? Accessories right here, and then we're going to do orange. Where is orange? Orange. All right, so orange is going to be this one. Awesome. I think that is going to be perfect. So let me turn this thing on. I actually want to check this out. I want to see how this thing looks out in the sun. Hold on. Yo, look at this thing. Yo, this thing is running like a complete beauty. Let me just make sure the lights are working. So let me turn on. These are my low beams and high beams. Yo, that is sick. Yo, this truck is super nice. So I'm going to go back to the mechanic shop. And since this truck is now ready to be picked up by the owner, I'm going to leave it right up front. So let me do them a favor. And I'm going to back this thing up. Oh my goodness. Look at the hips on this thing. It's super wide. All right. So I think this is going to be perfect. And look at that. I think I did a phenomenal job fixing up that pickup truck. But anyways, let me quickly close the garage there. Okay, awesome. I used my mind to close it. That's how powerful I am, you guys. And then I'm gonna hop into my pickup just like so, and we're gonna make our way to the trailer store, which is right around the corner. And we are now back at the trailer store. So I'm gonna turn around. It's not gonna be too hard because this thing is pretty small, I'm not gonna lie. So actually, you know what, this is actually harder. So let me carefully do this just like so, and I'm gonna get the... Oh no, I forgot to put it in park. All right, so let me place it in disconnect, and there we go. Look at that. I think that's pretty sick. Let me just close my bed right now because I always forget to close it. All right, I think that is going to be good. All right, let's start making our way back home, and look at these trailers. These look pretty nice. Oh, let me check this out. Actually, you know what, I gotta go home. Around the town. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back home, and honestly, you guys, I think that was a 10 out of 10 day as well. Let me know what you guys think about this mission and the brand new trailer they added in APM. For now, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What everyone, welcome back to another Southern Mudding video, and today we're going to be doing something insane, and we're going to be turning every single vehicle that we have right here completely blacked out. We're going to be doing an all blacked out luxury setup. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. And I also didn't tell you guys that we have a boat at the trailer store that we're going to be turning into an all blacked out, but let's see. I think we should begin with the Corvette. So let's hop into this Corvette and let's get it taken to the mechanic shop because I don't have too much time. The sun looks like it's about to go down in like 2 hours. I'm trying to see where the sun is. Hold on. Where is the sun? Oh, it's right there. Look at that. We don't have too much time. So let me hop in and let me make my way to the mechanic shop. I think I might have crashed it. Alrighty, everyone, we are now at the mechanic shop, so let's get into one of these garages. Let's see, let me hop into this one right here. Let's open this up. Let me hop right in, and let's begin by making this into completely different colors. So I think we should start off with making it black, and I think I'm gonna do matte black. I think matte black looks pretty sick. Secondary color black as well. Oh, it's starting to look very good. Look at the stripes. And what is this? Oh, okay, so I think I'm gonna make that black as well. Alrighty, so we have that done. Let's move on to the tires, street performance. Now the rims, I think the rims are pretty good, so I'm not gonna change them at all. Well, actually, these look very nice. We're gonna keep those. Next up is the windows, so we're gonna tint it out completely because you guys know the drill. We have to black it out all the way. And then the right height, we're gonna drop it a tad bit, just a little bit. Now for the wheel offset, I'm gonna add some wheel offset, just a tad bit as well, and we're gonna finish it off by adding 25% extra power and 2 turbochargers. And now we're gonna turn this thing on. Let's see, why isn't this thing moving? Oh, my engine is off. Oh my goodness. goodness, I'm so clumsy. And look at this, yo, this thing is insane. So we have our first blacked out vehicle right here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, the diffuser looks so amazing. All right, I think we can now make our way back to, oh my goodness, this thing has a lot of power, to our house. And now our farmhouse should be right down here. I think next up is going to be the truck. I'm really excited to customize the truck because I think it's a new truck that they just added in Southern Mudding's update a couple of days ago. But let's pull into our house and turn this around, and we're gonna get this thing parked right next to this GMC right here. Oh my goodness, look at the lift kit on this thing. Holy moly, this thing is crazy. But let me carefully get this thing parked without damaging it, and then once we're finished customizing all of these vehicles, we're gonna park them up and take a nice picture. But let me hop into this one. Oh yeah, this thing is pretty tall. Look at how tall. Whoa, look at the ceiling. Yo, that is sick. I did not know that. Dude, this feels so luxurious and super tall. I feel like I'm driving one of those mudding trucks. Anyways, we are at the mechanic shop, so let's pull in and get this thing all blacked out. You guys know the drill. So let's pull in, put it in park, turn off the engine, and let's see what we can do. All right, so let's start off with the color, all black. I think I'm gonna do a matte black like once again. I really love how the matte black looks. What should I do? Matte black? I think I'm gonna do matte black, honestly. Windows, the tint is gonna go all the way down. Suspension, I think I'm gonna make this a little bit taller, honestly. Yeah, let's make this a little bit taller. And then let me fix up the dampening and the stiffness. And let's see the wheels. Ooh, we can make the wheels a little bit thicker, I think. Yeah, that's enough. We have a plenty of width. And the diameter, what is the diameter? Oh, it makes it bigger. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna keep it stock. And now for the engine, 25% extra power and the 2 turbochargers, because I'm not a fan how this one sounds, the supercharger. And I'm not gonna add any attachments, but we are gonna add some rock lights. Look at that. What do we do? Black? Can we do black? I can't see it. You know what? Let's do white. I'm not sure if I'm breaking the rules because I added some whites, but look at this. I forgot the wheels. We gotta change up the wheels. Hold on. Where is the paint for the wheels actually? I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. So we're gonna do a black. Where's the black? Oh yeah, look at that. That looks nice. All right, let me get this thing turned back on, and oh my goodness. Yo, this looks crazy. I feel like I should add some metallic. Now that the vehicle is out in the sun, I'm not a fan of the matte black. It doesn't look good. I think I'm gonna add some metallic. So let me quickly reverse and fix this. Alrighty, there we go. We added some shine to it. Now it should be a little bit more shiny. It should look a little bit more better, but we can now make our way back home and get it parked up next to the Corvette and the other vehicle. And we are one step closer to finishing this. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, everyone. Next up, we have the ATV like right here. This thing is a freaking quad monster, dude. Oh my goodness. This thing is pretty sick. And oh yeah, this is super fun. This is super fun. Let me turn off ABS and traction. Yo, this thing is pretty fast for an ATV, right? But anyways, we are now back at the mechanic shop. You guys know what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull in, turn off our engine, and we're gonna make this completely dark. And wait, can I change the color of the seats? I kind of don't want it red. I mean, if I have to, then we'll keep it red. Let's raise the suspension a bit, engine, and give it some more power. And ooh, should we add rock lights? That looks crazy. I don't know if that looks good. We're not gonna add that. I feel like that doesn't look good. So I think that is gonna be it for the quad right here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna make our way back to our farmhouse because we have the RV that we're gonna make and turn it into all black, and then we're gonna come back and grab the boat and customize that as well. And then, like I said, we're gonna be able to take our little picture. It's gonna be so amazing. We're gonna be able to flex on everyone. I'm gonna flex on my mom. But let me get this thing backed up right between these two vehicles, which is gonna be my RV and my GMC. Oh, that kind of rhymes. GMC and RV. Let's open this bad boy up and let's make our way to the mechanic shop. And oh my goodness, this thing is so humongous, dude. Let me turn this thing around. Oh no, do not go in the grass. Yo, this thing is so heavy. It takes like 20 years just to hit 60 miles per hour. So here we are. Where's the mechanic shop? Oh, I always forget. It's right there. I think I have to place this one right in the big garage right there. So that means that I'm gonna have to hop out, open up that garage right there, because I don't want to hit the roof on my RV with this roof over here. So let's open this up. Ugh, I'm kind of short. Let me hop right in and let's get this bad boy inside of here. Let me enter customization and let's begin. So we're gonna begin with the color black. Look at that. that. And then we need more black and more black. Honestly, we should do this gray. Yeah, I think that's good. Look at that. It's starting to look really nice. We just gotta tint out the windows all the way like that. Oh my goodness, dude, it is completely pitch dark, but that's the point. And then let's see, what else do we have to do? Oh, the offset of the wheels. Yeah, let's add a little bit offset, just a little bit. The engine, add some of this power, and then the rims. Oh, I forgot, we gotta make the rims a little bit dark. Yes, like that. And I think that is gonna be it for the RV. So let me get this thing pulled out, and oh my goodness, look at this. This thing is all blacked out for the most part, except these white stripes. I don't know what that is, but if you guys haven't seen the interior of this thing, let me just quickly open this up. Where are the lights? I always forget what the lights are. Oh, there we go. And look at this. Oh my goodness. So this is kind of the little loft area. You got a nice TV, kind of the little mini kitchen with the fridge and whatnot. And then if you go inside of here, we have the bedroom. You can even close the door. Look at that, dude. That is awesome. All right, let me open this up and let me actually put everything back, turn off the light, pull this, and I think that should be it. Oh, hold on. All right, so let me close the door and let's make our way back. Wait, oh my goodness, I forgot to close this side. Alrighty, that side is now closed, which means we can now make our way back to the farmhouse, and we're gonna make one last trip because we're gonna come back for the boat and customize it and turn it all black. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back at my spot. Let me just do a little 180 drift, and then let me get it parked right behind here, right besides this insane ATV. All right, let's go and pick up this boat. We're gonna take our brand new blacked out GMC, and oh my goodness, I just crashed it. I am so clumsy. This is so embarrassing. Alrighty, we are now back in the city. Hopefully my truck can connect to the boat because this truck is super tall, and I actually don't know if it's gonna connect. Hold on, that was actually a really bad backup, and it looks like it does not want to connect. We might have to pick up a brand new boat because if you guys didn't know, there's actually a gigantic boat in this game. So let's go inside the store, let's order it, and now let's see if we can connect it. I think I made a video with it one time, but here it is. So I think this should be able to connect with my gigantic truck, and come on, boom, look at that. That is crazy. This boat is so massive. All right, so let's go through. I think we can actually go through here and customize it. So let me park it right here. Let's go to the trailer and let's change up the color. So I think we're gonna do black just like so, and honestly I think I might do matte black. Yeah, let's do matte black, and that is gonna be it. We just made this thing into another blacked out vehicle. Look at this, all blacked out except the top is still a little bit too grayish. Anyways, let's go back to the farmhouse and let's get everything set up because we still gotta take that picture like I said in the beginning. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna crash. False flag. I thought that was gonna be an insane crash right there. So let's pull in and let's see, where should we put the boat? I think we should begin with the RV since it is the biggest. So let me hop in, and dude, I have a mess right here. I should have moved my vehicle. Alright, let's move our stuff out of the way. I think I'm gonna park it on the left side right here. I just gotta make sure I don't hit any of these vehicles because they're brand new and really expensive. So let me back it up, and I think that should be good right there. Awesome. Let me just tilt the wheels a little bit just so I can look a little bit more cinematic. And then next up, let's see, what do we have next up? We can do the boat actually. Yes, we can do the boat. This is gonna be a headache because we got it back all the way into the driveway. Oh my goodness, this thing is so long. I can barely see what's going on. And boom, I think the boat is now fully positioned where I really wanted to. So let me get this thing out of here and let me make sure that everything is looking good, which it is. It's looking so amazing, dude. This picture is gonna be insane. So I think we're gonna park up the vehicles on the grass right here. So let's begin with the ATV. I'm not sure where to park this. I think right here, no? Yeah, let's park it right here. And then let me hop into this GMC. We're gonna park this one right around. I'm not sure. I don't want this thing to cover my ATV. And then lastly, we're gonna park up the Corvette kind of like in front of those two vehicles. Hold on, let me show you guys. Just like so. I might move the Corvette because there's so much grass. Oh, you know what? I can cut the grass actually. So let me quickly cut the grass and I'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone. We have finally cut the grass and we can now get this thing connected. Well, I mean not connected, bruh. And parked right next to these two insane vehicles. How did I do this? I think I had it parked up like this. Boom, look at that. That is crazy. And I think we might be ready to take a picture of this. Dude, everything is black. Even I'm. So let's take the picture in 3, 2, and 1. Say cheese. Alrighty, we just took the picture. As you guys can see, we took a beautiful picture of our all blacked out setup. But let me know if you guys have done this and if you guys also did enjoy this video, because if you did, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. Alrighty, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys watched throughout the entire video, make sure to comment APM, and I'm gonna give you a big heart, and I will reply to your comment. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy, smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.